Coming up next on Cooking with MFRD, Karen Heyduck from Human Resources joins me as we prepare some delicious recipes with your health in mind. Hello, and welcome to this episode of Cooking with MFRD. I'm your host, Ashley McDonald, and today we've got some healthy yet flavorful recipes for you. I've got special guest here, Karen Heyduck from Human Resources with the City of Murfreesboro. And first up, we've got Chipotle chicken and corn soup. You're going to need the following ingredients: 1 tablespoon canola oil, 1 pound of chicken breast, boneless, skinless, cut into thin strips, 2 tablespoons of canned chipotle peppers in adobo sauce, 1 cup of organic, free-range, low-sodium chicken broth, 1 can, approximately 14 3/4 ounces, of cream-style corn, no salt added, 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 ounce of hen of lime Tostito tortilla chips, and 4 lime wedges. I'd like to welcome in Karen. Hey Karen, how are you today?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks, Ash.
Good. So Karen, I've already got our thin strips of chicken, about a pound, browning in some canola oil, and it's actually ready. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to have you help me with a few of the other ingredients. And our recipe calls for adobo sauce with peppers. I like mine a little bit more smoky, and so I chop up actually some of the peppers from the adobo sauce. But we're going to add in now the adobo sauce and the chopped up peppers.
You want both of them at the same time?
Well, we'll go ahead and put this in first and just kind of sprinkle it around. And then we'll put in the peppers.
Here you go.
Smells smoky, doesn't it?
It does. It smells good.
Okay, so we're going to get this in the pan and kind of stir it up a little bit. And then we're going to add our chicken broth. I've got a cup right here of chicken broth, and this is the free-range, low-sodium, organic chicken broth. And that kind of gets all those little stuck bits of the chicken up and going again. Okay, so let's also add that corn.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn it up because this has to come to a boil. Get this whole can of corn.
So those peppers in there, did you have to chop them up, or were they already chopped?
They actually come in the can whole, and so you do have to chop them a little bit. I mean, some people may want a whole pepper in there, like my husband, he would pick it out. So he would want me to leave them whole, but since he's not going to be here eating this today, I chopped them up. So we're just going to stir this and let it get to a boil, and then we'll let it simmer for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And Karen and I were talking earlier, we're very funny about preparing our chicken, so we like to use our kitchen scissors because we can cut off all the pieces of the chicken that we don't really care for. So, and it makes it easier too. So Karen, is this something that you would maybe cook for your husband at home or for your family? Would they like this type of dish? Or?
I would. The only thing I could not put in it at home would be the cilantro.
Oh, okay.
My husband does not like cilantro.
Mine doesn't either. Mine doesn't like anything green, anything healthy. Okay, so we're going to wait for that to get to a boil.
But no, that'd be an awesome meal if, you know, to make the night before, if you've got something to do next night.
Exactly.
You know.
And soups are always better the next day and the day after that. So. Okay, so while that's waiting, we'll go ahead and I'll tell you what else we're going to do to it. Once it boils, we're going to turn it down to a simmer, and then we're going to be adding the cilantro and the salt.
That we love.
Yes, we like the cilantro. And then we're going to add a little lime to it and some chips. So here it goes slowly but surely to the boil. Very few ingredients. You know, we prepared the chicken ahead of time. You could actually probably use like frozen cut up chicken or the chicken that's already cut up. I don't know what that would do on the sodium intake, but here we go with the boil. So we're going to go ahead and cut it down to a simmer. You want to do it on like a medium low. And so we're just going to let that simmer. And you want to do that for about 5 minutes. So what we're going to do while that's simmering is we've already got some of the soup plated up here in a bowl, and we're going to garnish it. So Karen's chopped up some limes for us. So we're going to put a lime wedge with each bowl. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of this leftover cilantro that we love. And here comes my favorite part. We're going to add some of these Hint of Lime tortilla chips and just kind of crush them up in the soup. And I said that was my favorite part, Karen, but actually my favorite part is coming up next. That's when we get to taste it.
When we get to eat it. You know, you can also buy those strips too.
Oh, the tortilla strips. Yeah, that's a good idea. And you can, if you're doing this for like a festive occasion, you could even buy the ones that are red or green or... Let me know what you think about it.
That's wonderful. My family likes spicy Mexican.
They would love this. And it's something good on a cool night, and you need a quick and easy recipe. It's something very easy to do and very tasty.
And they would know it's healthy.
Yeah, and you don't have to tell them unless they watch the show. So I'm going to come back over here to this because this has been simmering now for about 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and add our cilantro. And this is about a 1/4 cup. It's pretty close to a 1/4 cup. And then a half a teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to stir that in. And voila, and it's beautiful. Yellow, green, red, beautiful colors. Karen, it really just is that simple. I mean, very few ingredients, one pan, plate it, garnish it, eat it, let your family enjoy. Coming up after the break, Karen and I have a great appetizer idea, strawberry avocado salsa with cinnamon chips. If you're a full-time employee with the City of Murfreesboro, the Human Resources Department has partnered with Interactive Health to create a great wellness program with you in mind. Here's more about it.
The City of Murfreesboro is committed to healthy living and has partnered with Interactive Health to create a wellness program coined Borough Fit for its employees and their family members. Employees choosing to participate in this program have access to a dedicated website that provides a number of tools used to guide members toward lasting lifestyle changes. This website introduces employees and their families to healthy recipes, along with their nutritional value. It also provides meal planners and a food log to help keep families on track. Members can view and print any of these recipes, which include a full description, ingredient list, and preparation instructions. Well, no great wellness program would be complete without including fitness. The Interactive Health website provides an exercise planner, exercise log, and exercise examples to help members achieve their individual fitness goals. Always consult a physician before starting any exercise regimen. Here's a great exercise called the squat body weight, designed to work the glutes, quads, hamstring, and calves. Stand feet shoulder wide apart. Extend the arms in front of the body to help with your balance. Bend the hips and knees to lower the body. Keep your heels on the floor and make sure that your knees are tracking over your feet. Don't round the lower back and be sure to maintain the natural curve of the lumbar spine. To ascend, squeeze the glutes together and push the hips forward. Try starting with one set of 12 to 16 repetitions. Don't have time for a full workout? Consider bringing your tennis shoes to work, strapping on a pedometer, and taking the stairs or walking down the hallway during part of your lunch break. After working up an appetite, sit down to a well-balanced lunch, and don't forget to drink plenty of water. Remember, half the battle of getting fit is getting started. It's great to know that the employees of the City of Murfreesboro are off to a great start with Borough Fit and Interactive Health.
Welcome back to Cooking with MFRD. Karen and I are now ready to prepare some strawberry avocado salsa with cinnamon chips. You're going to need the following ingredients. For the cinnamon chips, you'll need 2 teaspoons of canola oil, 6 6-inch flour tortillas, 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar, and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. For the salsa, you will need 1 cup avocado raw, 1 cup chopped strawberries, 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro minced, 1 jalapeno pepper diced, 1 teaspoon of lime juice, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I've got Karen here with me again, and Karen, we're getting ready to make some strawberry avocado salsa, right?
We are.
But first, I guess we're going to do some cinnamon chips to go along with that salsa.
We are. We need to
Okay.
do these first, and I've already cut some up, and they take about 10 minutes to cook, so we need to go ahead and do these first.
Okay, and we've got the oven preset on 350. And now we're just using flour tortillas, correct?
We are.
Okay. And the 6-inch, I guess makes for better,
Mm-hmm.
smaller pieces.
Yep, I don't think corn tortillas would taste very good with
No,
this.
probably not with sugar and cinnamon.
No. And also this meal, you can use it as an appetizer, or you can eat it as a dessert, either one. So.
Well, it pairs really well, I think, with the Chipotle soup that we made earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yep, or you can eat it with it.
I love the idea of cinnamon and sugar on a tortilla chip for some reason. It's just something so wrong that is so right.
I don't think I'm going to cut that other side because I think
Okay.
I'm going to run out. So
Now walk me through what we're going to do with them. Do we brush the oil on, or how are we going to do that?
yeah, the first thing we're going to do is we need to put, I've got a teaspoon of canola oil, and we're just going to wipe those on here. And then I have a teaspoon of sugar and cinnamon, and I've actually already mixed those
Okay.
together. So all we've got to do is sprinkle those on here.
Okay.
So I'm doing this with a paper towel so that I can kind of control how much oil I'm not putting on, and if I need to sop some of it up.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a healthy recipe, so we don't want it floating in oil.
No, that's true. But we do want all that good cinnamon and sugar to stick to those tortilla chips.
Yeah, and to make it crispy. So,
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get these ones
Okay.
that you've already...
that would be awesome.
And I'm going to be generously sprinkling them because I know mine may not be low fat when I get finished. No, I'll keep it healthy. It already smells good. Cinnamon is just such a very fragrant spice, and it's just so good.
And I think it's supposed to be very good for you, too.
It is. It helps, I think it helps lower blood pressure and glucose levels. And I don't think that's a big enough amount of sugar to hurt anybody. Maybe just give you a little energy.
Yeah, no, it was just a teaspoon, so it wasn't much. Just about done.
Yes. Now this is a good recipe, I think, for kids too. You know, even if they won't eat the strawberry avocado salsa with it, you know, this could be a good afternoon snack or something for them, or a little tasty treat after dinner. And there's probably some kind of little healthy low-fat dip they could dip it in. Okay.
And it's very similar to the desserts that you can get at Mexican restaurants and stuff
Sure.
with the cinnamon and stuff.
I'm going to
so.
stick this in the oven
Okay.
for you. Okay. And those
Okay.
are going to be in there for about 10 minutes.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Okay, so we'll get started on this salsa.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we need a cup of avocado.
Okay.
Needs to be chopped up.
We can probably use about half of that and it'll be about a
Yeah.
cup.
Okay, so
Okay.
we've got that.
So fresh raw avocado.
And then I'm going to use a cup of fresh strawberries. You can also use whole frozen strawberries if you want. Just let them thaw. But I just use the fresh strawberries.
And it probably changes the sugar content too. You have to check the back of the package and make sure if you're trying to be healthy that.
Yeah, these were very sweet, so no sugar was needed, which was great. And then I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of fresh cilantro.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I think we left our cilantro back here. Let me grab it real quick. All right.
Yep.
Ooh, that is already looking good.
Yep. And then I have fresh jalapenos. These are not the ones that you buy in the jar that are pickled. These are the fresh in the produce section.
Okay, and we've diced that too.
And diced them up, you know, make sure you take the seeds and everything out of them. And it just calls for one, and I've got a couple in here, but I'm not gonna put that whole thing.
A little scared of the heat.
Might be a little bit too hot. So next we're going to use 1 teaspoon of lime juice.
Okay, and we've got quite a bit there, so we'll just do just a little hint. Okay.
And then I need a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Just going to make sure I get it all mixed up.
Okay, and while you're doing that, we've already got some of these cinnamon chips.
Yep, and
And
I think I'm
I'll
going
get
to
'em
put
here out of
just
the
a
oven.
little bit more lime juice in here.
Oh my gosh, these smell so good. So let's get them maybe plated up. I'm gonna put that in the
You
middle
can
and we'll
smell
sprinkle
the-
these around.
Smell the peppers, the hot peppers, and the
The
strawberries.
cilantro and the strawberries.
Yeah, it smells very
Well,
good.
all of those ingredients are very fragrant, so.
Mhm.
Okay, let's get some of these chips around here and then we'll do some tasting. This is a cute little recipe. I mean, you could use this anytime pretty much. You could use it all year long, and I think it would be a neat appetizer to take to a party or something like that. Something different that people don't expect. And it looks beautiful if you plate it up on a brightly colored plate and the bright colors on in the salsa. Okay, Karen, I'm ready to try it. Are you?
I am too.
It sounds odd, but I bet it's good.
Yeah, well, I don't think I've ever put strawberries with avocado, but
No, and jalapenos for that matter.
very good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It's hot, but fresh.
It is, and
Taste.
it's not too bold, but it's just enough of the pepper and just enough of the cilantro, and then the strawberries even it out. It's very good. In case you missed anything on this episode or would like to access the recipes, visit murfreesborotn.gov and click on the Fire and Rescue Department page. You can also visit us on Facebook. And now we have the firefighting crew from Engine 1 B Shift at MFRD headquarters. They're very critical taste testers, so we're going to let them do the taste testing for us. Gentlemen, go ahead and try the soup. This is Chipotle chicken and corn soup with a little bit of hint of lime tortilla chips on top. Pretty good? Not too spicy for the firefighters?
That's really good.
And it's only got about 5 or 6 ingredients in it, so y'all could probably make that at the fire hall pretty quick.
And it's healthy.
It's very healthy. Would you ever guess that this was healthy? It's about, in a serving, which of course that's not a serving for firefighters, but in a serving, about a cup and a half of that soup, it's about 300 calories. Would you have ever guessed that?
I wouldn't. It's very, very good. Got a little
Very
heat
good.
too. Very good. That's right.
Not
Well,
too much
good.
heat, though. It's just right.
Good. Well, when you're finished chomping that down, we've also got a strawberry avocado salsa with cinnamon tortilla chips that can either serve as a dessert or an appetizer, but we thought that it paired very well with the soup. So let me know what you think about it.
Very good.
You like it? It's something that sounds kind of strange, but once you eat it, it's kind of hard to stop.
Yeah, it's very good. It's fruity.
Good mix.
And those tortilla chips are really good too. Those were my favorite. Okay, a special thank you to you all for coming out and taste testing, coming from your busy job and taste testing these awesome recipes, these simple, healthy recipes. And also a special thanks to Karen Heyduck from Human Resources. And we would like to also thank the Discovery Center here for letting us use their kitchen. Thanks for joining us.
When it comes to fitness and work-life balance, the City of Murfreesboro is committed to both its employees and the community, offering an array of options for the entire family to take advantage of. One option is Downtown in Motion. This program offers measured routes to start your own daily walking routine with coworkers and friends. Take a stroll or power walk through Murfreesboro's historic business district. Have you had an opportunity to get out to the city's greenways? If not, you're missing out on another wellness opportunity. Available for your enjoyment are nature hikes, walking, running, bicycling, or inline skating along the 5 miles of riverside trails. The Greenway system connects historical sites, parks, neighborhoods, and businesses. Still haven't found what you're looking for? Well, what about a visit to one of the city's recreational facilities? Whether it's SportsCom, Patterson Park Community Center, Barfield Crescent Park, or the Wilderness Station. Each offers its own unique services, and all offer an opportunity to stay fit and active. Whether it's taking a thrilling ride down a water slide at Burrow Beach, exploring historic Canonsburg Village, or taking advantage of a fitness class, the City of Murfreesboro provides fitness and wellness opportunities for all its residents. Don't miss out on your chance to be part of the Wellness Crusade,